Hey Divas, what's up? It's your girl Diva and welcome back to Diva's house and another episode of Diary of an At-Home Mom. So this is going to be my follow-up for my trip. I know I didn't touch base with you guys last week, but this is going to be the follow-up to how well my little girl did on the flight. So stay tuned if you want to hear all about it. So what's up? I'm back. So I didn't touch base with you guys last week just because I still wasn't like fully into everything, and my only thing that was on my brain last week was the fact that I had a tutorial collab to do, so I got that done. Anyway, so I've got a lot of comments to my last Diary of an At-Home Mom when I told you about flying with my little girl. I have to say she did really well. And I was really nervous about the whole ear popping thing, the change of pressure. You know, it's hard as adults for us to deal with it. We know what to do, chew some gum, whatever the case was. But I didn't know how she was going to react. Takeoff to landing, she did excellent. Let me tell y'all, early morning flights, what's up? Because she was getting up at like 4:30 in the morning anyway before we left, so it kind of worked out because I knew by 8 o'clock she would probably go back down for like a nap. So going to New York, she did really well because she had already been up that morning. Got to the airport, she was still awake. By the time we went through TSA and everything, we had just enough time to sit, readjust ourselves before we boarded the plane. Sat down. It was a full flight, and luckily for me, she slept. So the person that sat next to me, because we were in the two-seater part of the plane, because it's like on the flight for Delta, it was the two seats, and then on the other side there were 3 seats, so we had the 2-seat area. I was hoping it wasn't going to be a full flight, because then I could have just had her sit next to me, but it didn't work out that way. But the guy that sat next to us, he was really nice. You know, he talked to her or whatever, but then she fell asleep, so that made things even better, and I was kind of nodding off, so it worked out. When we got off the plane, got our stuff, whatever, yeah, she was awake and in full throttle, and it was raining in New Jersey when we got there, and it was kind of a pissy moment for me because I had flown from Newark before, and the rental place that I used wasn't in the same rental area as all the other rental cars, and I didn't know that. So that was neither here nor there. Coming back though, she didn't do too bad either. And the beauty to the coming back part was the flight was supposed to be a full flight, and it ended up not being a full flight. There were a lot of people who were missing from the flight. So we sat in a row. I booked our seats so we would have a window seat, but we were in the section where there would be 3 seats, and then the other side again was 2 seats, but this time we were sitting in the row with the 3 seats. Whoever was supposed to sit next to us wasn't on the flight. Whoever had in the same row the 2 seats, those seats were empty also. So coming back, I got to de-strap her from me and let her sit down next to me coming back to Atlanta. Now I have to say, everybody's comments were great about keeping their child busy, toys, books, coloring books, all that stuff. But let me tell you something, that's not easy or not comfortable sitting in an economy flight. Keep in mind, I'm 5'9" and I need leg room. So carrying all that, and you can only carry but so much in a regular bag, because now I'm using my baby bag. My baby bag doubles as a purse, so you wouldn't know it was a baby bag unless you seen all the stuff in it, but it looks like a purse. But it couldn't be any bigger than that if I tried to bring so much more extra stuff, because now there's another whole full bag, and I'm carrying a child with me, a carry-on bag, small pulley, and her car seat. So, and all that I had to navigate with her on me by myself. So her baby bag couldn't be but so heavy, because now I still have to navigate with this child. But she did really well. I had like a book in the bag for her favorite baby doll, and then maybe another toy or two. So going, I was lucky she slept, and like I said, there's not a lot of leg room, there's not a lot of space, so trying to keep her busy, even if she wasn't strapped to me, or if she was strapped to me and awake, is not easy. It was just easier to keep her strapped to me, talk to her and everything during the flight. The return to Atlanta was great because, like I said, nobody sat next to us. The 2 seats were empty. She sat there. She had her snacks, which definitely, if anything, snacks are always important to have. We didn't have any problem with the pressure change and her ears popping. She didn't cry or complain. She might have got a little whiny because she was uncomfortable, but that was about it. So she did really, really well. So yeah, guys, that's really all I have to tell you guys. If you're thinking about flying with your little one, it's going to be the first time for you. Yes, having toys and stuff like that, but keep in mind of how you're traveling. If you're traveling by yourself like I did, and you have to carry your car seat because you're picking up a rental, or even if somebody's picking you up, you have to have a car seat with you for your child. I didn't have her stroller, but I wish I had took it, but then that would have been even more stuff, but that would have kind of alleviated all the carrying that I would have had to do if I had her stroller. Books, a favorite toy, a blanket, and snacks, and you're good to go. So anyway, my fabulous divas, till the next time, y'all know what to do. Y'all stay fab, because you know your girl is too.